Good afternoon, everyone. This is Menchi Damiano, or you can call me Teacher Mench. For today's video, I'm going to show you a presentation of how to integrate technology in delivering a lesson. But before we proceed with the actual discussion, I'm going to give you a brief information about the application that we will be using for today, and that is the Zoom application. Zoom application is an online conference platform. It is a secured, reliable video platform that is used for meetings and conference and also for virtual classes like this. So I'm going to show you on how to invite or give invitation to your students. So you just have to click the participants and click the invite. As you can see, we have three options here. You can send it through default email, Gmail, or Yahoo Mail. And for today's, we will be using the Gmail. You just have to click it. And then, for example, the name of your student is paste the link. And then you can press the send button, and message sent. Trisha will now receive the invitation. For you to check if Trisha is already in the meet, you just have to click the participants and the names will appear here. So Trisha is already here. Our students can also give us notice if they want to recite or they have something to say. She just have to press the raise hand button. Can you try it, Trisha, please? As you can see here, Trisha raised her raise hand button. Trisha can also type messages in our chat box. Can you see it? Good day. Good day, Trisha. And now we can proceed with our presentation. So for my presentation, I used Prezi.com. For your information, Prezi is a web-based tool that allows users to create a presentation using a map layout. And they are able to zoom in and out the different items and show relationship of those items to each other. And I can now present my slides. Again, this is Teacher Mench, and for today's video, I'm going to show you a presentation of how to integrate technology in delivering a lesson. So I have made a lesson plan about one topic in home economics in principles of food and preparation, entitled The Different Types of Utensils Used in the Kitchen. And as a teacher, we have what we so-called daily routine. So these are the steps or procedures that we usually do in delivering a lesson. And the first thing that we must do is to greet our students. So the teacher will greet the student with confidence and energy, so we can start the discussion with energy as well. So for example, good day, my dear students. How are you feeling today? Just like that. And after the greetings, we will now have the prayer. So in prayer, I will just play or present a prayer video from the YouTube. So it should only consume few minutes of our time. For example, in this prayer, it will only consume 4 minutes and 27 seconds of our discussion. Attendance. In attendance, I will be using the Excel because it is an organized software to use. And Excel is a multi-purpose software application that can help us teachers to do our job easily. And it is specialized for recording and computing the grades of our students. For example, here in our attendance, in the second column, it includes the name of our students. And if our student is present, you just have to mark it with a blue color. And for those absent, you can mark it with red color, just like that. And after the attendance, we will now proceed with recapitulation or the review. So I'm going to use here the wheelofnames.com. It is easy to use because you just have to input all the names of your students and it will automatically added to the wheel. I'm going to show you how to use it. For example, these are the lists: Charles, Trisha, Eric, Fatima, Gabriel. So you just and it will pick one of your students. Whoever has been chosen will going to answer the provided question. Going to answer my question. For example, Trisha, are you still there? Trisha, can you hear me? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Trisha, I have a question for you. What have you learned about our previous topic?
Last meeting, we discussed about the different food preservation techniques. It is important to extend the shelf life of our food. The example of food preservation that I can still recall are canning, freezing, and drying.
Okay, thank you so much, Trisha. So that's how we do our review or recapitulation. And after the review part, we will now proceed with the motivational activity. In motivation part, I'm going to use the 4 picks one word because this game is familiar with most of our students. So they just have to relate those 4 sets of pictures with each other so they can reveal the word or the answer. So for example, number 1, the first picture is pointing at you. So you, the second picture is 10, and the third picture is seals. And the fourth picture is the sets of fork, knife, and spoons. So the answer here is utensils. And same with the second picture. The third picture, the answer here is different. So when our student will connect those words that we just have revealed, it will now give them the idea of what is the title of the lessons for today's discussion. That is for the motivational part. And now we will now proceed with the lesson proper. In lesson proper, we have here the objectives. At the end of the lesson, at least 85% of the students will be able to A. State the different types of utensils used in the kitchen. B. Differentiate the different types of utensils used in the kitchen. And C. Relate the importance of the different types of utensils in using or preparing foods from the kitchen. After the objectives, for our lesson proper, we will just have a quick and easy discussion about the different types of utensils used in the kitchen. So I will be discussing the meaning of the kitchen utensils. So a kitchen utensil can be defined as any tool that is used in the process of cooking or making food in the kitchen. And kitchen utensils can be used for preparing food or to hold food. And there is a utensil to suit just about any task that you can think of. After that brief introduction, I will now proceed with the types of utensils. So I just have to click each type and there will be sample set of pictures so our student can be familiarized with each type. So for example, in stainless steel, it is very durable and easy to clean. So those pictures in your screen are the example of stainless steel type of utensil. And for the second one, the coated metal. So coated metal, non-stick pans are coated in a special way, but only the very best quality ones are suitable for heavy use. So these are the examples of coated metal utensils. For the third one, the wooden, never leave soaking in water as the cause of food to split or warp. These are the example of wooden utensils. And the last one, the plastic. It is durable when well looked after, withdraw from usage if the surface becomes badly scratched or stained. So that is the types of utensils. We have a lot, but I'm going to show you only few of the types of utensils. After that, I'm going to present a sample video. So it will help my students to remember the topics or the items that we just have discussed earlier, and it will enhance what they already know. This video is from YouTube. And after playing this video, I have students of what they have learned from that video. And still, I will be using the wheelofnames.com. So, and whoever has been chosen will answer my questions. After the lesson proper, we can now proceed with the evaluation part. So, in evaluation, I'm going to give a quiz for my student to answer. So, I'm going to use the Google Classroom, this one. For example, this is my Google Classroom. And I just have to open my account here. I just have to open my account in here. For example, as a teacher, we will add some activities for our students. So and then, for example, I will be posting some assignments. I just have to click the classwork and then click the plus or gumawa. Why is it translated in Philippine? And then pagsusulit na assignment or assignment. For example, the title of our assignment will be Activity 2. And then you can paste here or you can type in here the assignment. Research the importance of utensils and then you can set the date. For example, the deadline will be on February 24 and the time will be at 11:59 p.m. and the points will be over 100 points. And you can now save it. That's how we post our assignment for our student. So for example, in our evaluation part, one of my students, Gabriel, will be accessing the link that I have sent in their Google Class. So he just have to click my subject and then access the quiz number 1. And then the link here is already provided. So just click the link and Google form that he needs to answer. For example, Gabriel.com, never leave. So the answer here is wooden. So for example, these are the answer of Gabriel. So after answering all the items, he just have to click the submit. And then 4 is automatically recorded. Tama ba? So his score will be automatically recorded. And Gabriel should click the mark as done. Mark as done. That's it. And for example, in our activity, Gabriel will also submit the first activity or assignment that I have posted. So here, answer the following questions below. Write your answer in Microsoft Word and submit your output here. So these are the following questions that I have posted. What are the different cleaning agents used in cleaning a kitchen? How important cleaning agent is? How can we say that we are using cleaning agent properly in cleaning our kitchen? So this will be for our second discussion, next meeting. Gabriel just have to send his output here so he can accomplish the activity in the Google Classroom. That's how we use, or that's how our students use the Google Classroom. We can now proceed with the presentation. That's all for my presentation for today's discussion. Thank you, Trisha, for joining the class and for the active participation. See you next meeting. Bye. Thank you so much, guys, for listening, and I hope that you have learned something from me today about how to integrate technology in discussing or delivering a lesson to our students using different software applications. Thank you so much. Bye.